Hello students, welcome to our live APS classes, and as all we know that this is our foundation course especially for the students from 9 to 12. And in our today's live lecture we will discuss or continue with our chapter number 2, that is from the chemistry part, and the name of the chapter is solutions. And today we will discuss important 25 MCQ or objective questions regarding this chapter. So first of all, welcome to all the students who joined with us our live APS classes. And this is the syllabus for the term 1 examination that is to be held in November 2021. So let us start with our chapter, that is chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is solutions. So a solution is a mixture of two or more components. A solution is a mixture of two or more components, and especially this chapter, that is the solution, helps the students to understand the concentration of the solutions, types of the solutions, the vapor pressure of the liquid solutions, solubility of the gases and solid in a liquid, ideal and non-ideal solutions, Raoult's law, and various problems based on finding the molarity, mole fraction, mass percentage, and Henry's law constant are also present here in this chapter. So this is the brief introduction and whatever the topics that are to be covered in this chapter, that is the solutions. So let us start with our first question regarding this chapter, and your first question is the osmotic pressure of a solution is directly proportional to. The osmotic pressure of a solution is directly proportional to, option A is the molar or the molecular concentration of the solute, B, the absolute temperature at a given concentration, C, the lowering of vapor pressure, and D is all of the above. That means the osmotic pressure of the solution is directly proportional to either the molar concentration of the solute, the absolute temperature at a given concentration, the lowering of the vapor pressure, and D is all of the above. So here, this is your question number 1. So beta, the osmotic pressure of a solution is directly proportional to the molar concentration of the solute, the absolute temperature at a given concentration, and the lowering of the vapor pressure. That means the osmotic pressure of the solution is directly proportional to all of these factors. That is the molar concentration of the solute, the absolute temperature at a given concentration, and the lowering of the vapor pressure. So here option D is the right answer for the question number 1, that is all of the above. That is molar concentration of the solute, absolute temperature at a given concentration, and the lowering of the vapor pressure. So here the osmotic pressure of the solution is directly proportional to all of these factors. So your option D is the right answer for the question number 1. Now shift to the question number 2. Yes, good evening, Adhunika Bete. And your question number 2 is isotonic solutions are the solutions having the same. Isotonic solutions ऐसे solutions होते हैं जिनका की same surface tension, concentration, osmotic pressure, and D is the viscosity. So isotonic solutions are the solutions having the same either surface tension, concentration, osmotic pressure, and D is the viscosity. So here isotonic solutions are the solutions that having the same osmotic pressure. Same osmotic pressure. So your option C is the right answer for the question number 2. So here isotonic solutions are the solutions having the same osmotic pressure, not surface tension, not concentration, not viscosity, but these solutions having the same osmotic pressure. So here option C is the right answer for the question number 2. Now shift to the question number 3, and your question number 3 is which of the following is a colligative property? Options are osmotic pressure, boiling point, vapor pressure, and electrical conductivity. That means out of these, only one of them is the colligative property. So you have to choose out of these 4 options which have the colligative property, or which is the colligative property. And options are osmotic pressure, boiling point, vapor pressure, as well as electrical conductivity. So which are the colligative property? Colligative property is the osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure is a colligative property. That means there are 4 colligative properties. So out of them, osmotic pressure is the colligative property. So here option A is the right answer for question number 3. That is, colligative property is the osmotic pressure. Not boiling point, not vapor pressure, and even not electrical conductivity. But osmotic pressure is the colligative property. Next is your question number 4, and your question number 4 is, which of the following solutions have highest freezing point? There are 4 options, but you have to choose the right option, that out of these solutions which have the highest freezing point. Options are 0.1 mole sodium chloride, second is 0.1 mole barium chloride, third one is 0.1 mole Al2 SO4 thrice, that is aluminum sulfate, and the last one is 0.1 mole urea. Yes, good evening Aish beta. So out of these solutions beta, which have the highest freezing point? Either 0.1 mole sodium chloride, 0.1 mole barium chloride, 0.1 mole aluminum sulfate, and the last one is 0.1 mole urea. 0.1 mole sodium chloride. So out of these solutions, which has the highest freezing point, that is 0.1 mole urea. This is the solution which has the highest freezing point, that is 0.1 mole. This solution has the highest freezing point, not sodium chloride, not barium chloride, and even not aluminum sulfate. But 0.1 mole urea is a solution that have highest freezing points. So here option D is the right answer. Next is your question number 5, and your question number 5 is, which of the following 0.1 mole aqueous solutions will have the lowest freezing point? Options are potassium sulfate, B sodium chloride, C urea, and D is glucose. So out of these following 0.1 mole aqueous solution will have the lowest freezing point. अभी हमने देखा highest freezing point, that is 0.1 mole urea has the highest freezing point, but out of these 0.1 mole aqueous solutions which have the lowest freezing point, इनमें से आपको बताना है कि इनमें से किसका lowest freezing point है. Options है potassium sulfate, sodium chloride, urea and glucose. Urea को तो हमें पता है कि it has the highest freezing point, but sodium chloride जो है इसका भी little bit जो है वो highest freezing point है, and glucose also, but potassium sulfate is the solution that have the lowest freezing point. So here option A is the right answer for the question number 5. That is, out of these following 0.1 mole aqueous solution, potassium sulfate will have the lowest freezing point. So here option A is the right answer. Now shift to the question number 6, and your question number 6 is, the mass of COOH twice multiplied by 2 molecules of water needed to prepare 500 ml of 0.1 molar solution. 0.1 molar solution is either 12.6 gram, 6.3 grams, 4.5 grams, and 9.0 grams. If the mass of COOH twice multiplied by 2 molecules of water needed to prepare 500 ml of 0.1 molar solution, so either its solution is 12.6 grams, 6.3 grams, 4.5 grams, or 9.0 grams. And it is your question number 6. Question number 6. So beta, the mass of COH twice multiplied 2 molecules of water needed to prepare 500 ml of 0.1 molar solution is 6.3 grams. 6.3 grams. So here option B is the right answer for the question number 6. Question number 7. Which of the following solutions have the highest osmotic pressure? 1 mole sodium chloride, 1 mole magnesium chloride, 1 mole urea, and 1 mole glucose. 1 mole glucose. So which of the following solutions has the highest osmotic pressure? You have to choose the right answer for the question number 7. That out of the following solutions, you have to choose which has the highest osmotic pressure. And the options are 1 mole sodium chloride, 1 mole magnesium chloride, 1 mole urea, and last one is 1 mole glucose. And it is your question number 7. So which out of these solutions, the solution which has the highest osmotic pressure is 1 mole sodium chloride. 1 mole sodium chloride. It has the highest osmotic pressure. So option A is the right answer. Not 1 mole magnesium chloride, not 1 mole urea, and even not 1 mole glucose. But 1 mole of sodium chloride is a solution that has the highest osmotic pressure. So option A is the right answer. Next, question number 8. Which of the following solutions, especially in water, has highest boiling point? Which of the following solutions in water has the highest boiling point? Options are 1 mole sodium chloride, 1 mole magnesium chloride, 1 mole urea, and 1 mole glucose. So out of these following solutions in water, you have to choose which has the highest boiling point.